So, I love your book. Can I get a do-over?
Oh, what book is that?
Show me the book.
Where?
We need a do-over. I love that. I love this idea. So tell me, because my blog is all about reinventing yourself, what do you think the best way is to do it from what you've learned from doing your book?
Okay, number one, I think that you need to make a choice or make a decision. Is this a proactive do-over or a reactive do-over? Let me clarify. A proactive do-over, as far as the stories in the book and what I learned, is a calling. What am I going to do when I grow up? Or the reverse. I'm seeing myself as 85 years old and I'm looking back at my life. What did I accomplish? What do I really want my legacy to be? What do I want to give back to the world? That's a proactive do-over. A lot of people want to do that. So if you've always dreamt about, I want to become an artist, I want to play an instrument, I want to be a doctor, that's a proactive do-over. The reactive do-over, which is what a lot of Americans are going through right now, a lot of us are going through right now, is I was just hit by a bus. I have cancer. I have realized I'm 250 pounds overweight, or I just got laid off, and I've been laid off for over a year. That's a reaction to the forces coming at you. So if it's reactive, I think number one, you have to take accountability for your own place in this. Look, I'm 250 pounds overweight. I know I'm reacting to that, but I had a role to play in that. I know that I was laid off, but what were the forces involved that got me to that point? Once you take accountability for that and say, what was my role to play? Now you can take the next step.
And what's the next step?
The next step, I think, is not one, but it's a myriad of steps. Personally, I would suggest, highly recommend, taking a close inner look at what, as long as you're going to reevaluate, as long as you have to reinvent, why not dream? There was a movie that was out last year, award-winning movie with George Clooney called Up in the Air, where he's firing people. And his speech to these people was not unlike that, was look, as long as you're going to be going to the next chapter of your life, why not dream? So why not dream big? And once you do, you got to take little steps. The first step I would do would be to get as much help as you possibly can. Gather your team. Do not go about this by yourself.
Right. How did you decide? Why did you write this book?
What book? This book?
This book.
You know what? I think it's so rude for people to blatantly plug their books while they're being interviewed. Whoa!
But really, how did you come to write this book?
Tell you exactly what it was. Here's the story. There were layoffs that I was hearing about with some really close friends of mine, who were devastated, who were out of work. And I was thinking, what the hell am I going to do if this happens to me? What am I going to do? I'm speaking about it at the dinner table with my wife, and I'm saying, you know what, we're going to have to reinvent ourselves. And that was the spark. From there, it became an idea, reinvention, blogged about it, went on the internet about it. My kids came up with this title. It's a kid's title. It's a kid's phrase that we've all known. Can I get a do-over? Can I get a do-over? It's an opportunity for a second chance, and it really started there. And then I thought, you know what? Wait a minute. What am I going to do with the rest of my life? I want to speak. I want to give. I want to do something else. This is, in essence, a do-over for me by writing this. Once I committed to it, I knew I wanted to accomplish it. That was 1 year ago, and it's just released this January 3rd.
The one thing that I talk to people about is that so many people just feel stuck, like they're in this box, and they can't move from being stuck to where you were just talking about, like, I want to do this. They think of doing it,
right, but
they can't take that next step to do it.
Yeah, there they are. So they're on the couch and they're overweight and they're saying, well, okay, yeah, but it's kind of like that.
Or I hate my job, or I'm about to lose my job, or I'm in this box. I just can't. I can't move.
Yeah, I would say my only advice would be to take it from a goal to a mission. Somebody who's really overweight, for example, and wants to lose 100 pounds, and the goal is to look great in a bikini by summertime. That's a goal. Somebody who's 100 pounds overweight, and they want to see their grandchild's graduation from high school, or they want to teach people and help other people to lose weight, that's a mission. So change it from a goal to a mission. Is there a bigger picture that you can latch onto? Is there a contribution? Can you go from getting something to giving something? As soon as people realize they have an opportunity to give to others, to help, to really make a difference in life, that's where true energy comes from. It doesn't come from just a blatant goal.
I love it.
I love it too. Love what? Oh,
I love the book.